You know?
If you carry me enter inside, you no go believe Sari also.
This is Lagos during the day, and this is some part of Lagos during the night.
You also don't cost down.
I wanted you to use condom and some point to remove the condom.
If I put Toto for you, no go believe Sari also.
You know, say if they buy you, you know good.
Today, I am walking through the streets of Lagos to meet the queens of the night to understand the true motivation behind being a in Lagos, Nigeria.
I get all the time I go take open shop now, but which person will help me? You know, go tell me say open Toto.
So you go fit marry Olosho?
I fit marry them.
Why you go fit marry Olosho?
If you carry me to my
I don't usually do overnight. I normally do short time. I can sleep with, let me just say, 5 to 10 men in a night.
Police go pack a shower this police station now. You don't get money after 3 days, they go fuck you.
I do heads.
What kind of head is that?
Sucking your.
Which be your take about this? What do you think about them? You feel say na like normal thing, or you feel say the thing no normal?
It can be normal thing for another person. For me, it cannot be normal thing for me.
Ba Olosho. Hey, yo, you know say if they buy Olosho, you know good. I buy Olosho like that. If you man dey, we Olosho no dey. We woman no dey. No man.
You say you think say poverty na one of the reasons wey dey cause these things?
Sapa dey cause anything. I cannot lie you.
Like wetin Sapa dey?
The thing wey no, if in your mind no do something, you no go see anything. But if you say na Sapa, if they say make you carry shit, you go carry am. If they say they send you go Amarchi because you no get money, you go go.
Poverty is not good.
So you think poverty na push most of all these people into?
Yes, because nobody wants to help now. Nobody wants to help. Some ladies will be outside. I don't blame some ladies that are doing rounds or something because they have kids. So they have kids. No family wants to help. Do you see any family wants to help? No. If you see one family, if you call him today, tomorrow our phone will be switched off.
No, not be like that.
Truth be told, nobody would like to get into this line of business, at least most people, where they know that they can meet different kind of men, which they would not like majority of them to come very close to them, but they have to accept those men because of the money. There are challenges everywhere. And some people, they don't have any skill, they don't have any other thing to do than to sell themselves for money. And this is like the easiest way they know they can generate money for themselves and their kids if they have any.
Another person dey wey be say na him friend
Influence am.
him friends he go carry am reach Olosho, he go tell him friend say where they go, shey you go carry me go there, oya carry you go there. Now he go sit down like this, he go just tell them say follow this now talk, he go give you 5,000. He say me I no dey do like that o, I no dey do anything. Him friend go tell am say omo no be only this one go carry you, if you don carry like 10, how much you got? 50,000. Shey you no go do am?
Shey you feel say make dem leg
10 men in a night is crazy number. 10 men in a night is crazy number. And imagine doing that consistently for 3 months, 4 months, then for years. Imagine the number of men they must have allowed inside themselves and how it would affect them as human beings. Definitely it will psychologically affect them, and that's the reason why most times when you see people that are into this kind of business, you can easily tell that this lady is moving this way. This lady is doing this kind of thing.
legalize Olosho, abi make dem no legalize am.
Everybody do your work o. I don't say make you do your work, make them see better.
You don't pay for Olosho before?
Now that Olosho na here I take go to well. Olosho what? You don't. I never know. Now they pay Olosho.
But you don't marry. You don't marry.
Say na only fufu go dey shop.
But wife dey now, girlfriend dey now.
Your wife wey dey your house na only fufu. na him. You go off chop rice.
Okay, you mean say wife for us now only rice and fufu she suppose dey do. She no suppose. She no good for anything like for.
E good, e good. No be only I go dey chop.
Okay, outside I suppose dey chop.
Outside like 5, 4, you must to dey. When we say if you need this one, hello come. Need this one.
So you get like 5 folosho wey you dey always call for phone wey.
Why I no go get? Which level?
Like how much?
Come on, to him it is very normal. I don't understand how some men do this, but to me it would never make any sense. That's the reason why ladies would always look at men some type of way. And the analogy he used is the only fufu that he will be eating when he knows he has a wife at home. To me, it is not a good look on him.
How much be the average? How much be the minimum money where you pay there?
Also don't cost now.
How much you dey pay?
Before that, we are 500.
500.
Before now, 5,000.
As much as prostitution is considered a lucrative business, the location, appearance, and personality of each prostitute often determines how much they charge.
Every night our time 70,000 naira.
Me, I know they carry 2,000. I don't carry at all, carry 3K.
And they give you show 50,000, 20,000.
For 1 week, I mean now.
No, boss. Good morning. Different solution deal.
How much be the highest so you don't pay for the show?
Yes, like 20K.
A big money, you get money without it. A big money.
You see, say I get money.
A big money without.
But also day when we say that they collect 3,000.
3,000.
3,000, they day now.
For the whole day, I be just like 1 hour.
Maybe like short time.
Short time.
3,000.
When you mean short time, what do you mean? If you explain to us, what is short time?
Like short time be like, you don't follow and talk say, oh yeah, I give you 3,000. Oh yeah, come. They just carry you go inside. Oh yeah, open your, they go put condom for your, they don't do you like this. Hey, come on, they go.
How many minutes?
Oh. All this one, they don't get minute to down, like 3 times. You no go leave. Hey, yeah, come on.
They go pursue you.
They go pursue am,
So
but not be me.
They don't be pursue person like why they go pursue person?
Because me I know they carry like them.
They carry food.
Big
Full night, full match.
full man.
Do you think
I've never had a sit down with a guy that patronized these kind of ladies, and it is fascinating to me hearing him say or hearing him address how they treat their clients and how he treats these ladies?
affects marriage?
It depends, it depends the way you meet. Like me now, my husband he likes to cheat. He's not responsible at all. So
Your husband is not responsible.
at all. So I have to stay alone, stay down. Let me face my job.
It's sad that some men would get married and won't take that responsibility of catering for their family. I can understand you don't have much, but even if you don't have much, with the little you have, you can take care of your family to the best of your ability. But if her husband is cheating so blatantly, without even any care for the family, it's not a good look. And I don't know why she chose to get married to that kind of man. And these are the kind of men that give men entirely a bad rep.
Why you talk so no affair marriage? Because what about if your same wife?
Your woman no go know. You know say you dey do anyhow with you, but if you don reach house, you just know peace. If you wan spoil your house, tell your wife say I don go Olosho.
Say you go fit marry Olosho.
I no fit marry Olosho. I fit marry them.
Patronizing them and getting married to them are two different things, and most men won't be willing to get married to them. But for him, he thought about it for a while and decided that yes, he can get married to a person that is into that line of business, but I don't think it would make sense long term for him getting married to those kind of ladies. But that's my own opinion, and everybody is entitled to theirs. Every lady has a man for her, so maybe women that are into that line of work have this kind of men that are willing to get married to them.
Why you go fit marry Olosho?
If you carry me to Abayoto, if you wan marry Olosho, na pikin go collect for im hand. You no fit marry am. Why you go marry Olosho? If you wan born, you go born. I go collect my pikin for im hand.
What about if she no gree follow you fight?
Why you go? God dey here. I be in mama dey place. You no know who I be.
Upon.
If you know who I be, you know say.
That man must be a very dangerous person. The way he said it, he's very sure of himself. All these street life people live. I can never understand it. I was born and brought up in Lagos State, but I've never been exposed to this dark side of life in Lagos. Thankfully, I have parents that shielded me from this dark side of life, because I don't know what my life would have been if I had grown up in this kind of environment.
No longer lives only on the streets. It's gone digital, hidden in private chats and social media timelines through apps like Instagram, Snapchat, Telegram, Tinder and WhatsApp. Many who engage in it no longer call themselves They identify as runs girls or hookup, using coded languages and curated lifestyles to attract wealthy clients. And while some do it for survival, others chase luxury, influence or fame. It's even alleged that some notable public figures and celebrities have taken part, not publicly, but behind the image of success.
I believe the people charging 5k, 10k, 20k are people that are doing it for survival, people that are desperate to meet ends need. But the main people doing it for the lifestyle, for luxury, are people that market theirs online. They are influencers, they have a social media presence. Those are the ones that will charge premium price for the service they offer. And I don't think they would sleep with multiple men in a night. These are the people that before you get access to them, you know how much you must have spent before you even see them, and how much you would spend after you meet them. But that's the life people have chosen for themselves. And some people, they do it for the fun of it. They do it because of the lifestyle, because of the glamour, and they call it independence.
To understand further about this profession, we decided to drive to the streets and meet them face to face to hear their stories, their struggles, and the reason behind their choices.
I've done one of these videos before, and one thing I've noticed is that there's always a sad story attached to it. Nobody is going to stand at the middle of the road in the wee hours of the morning just because of they enjoy what they are doing. They are doing it for survival, and there's always a sad story attached to it.
We found Sandra in Ikotun and Tenny in Egbeda. They decided to give us an insight on how life as a seems like.
How did you start this work?
It's a long story, but let me just break it down. I'm a student of last year. I can say this is a normal way to just get the money quick.
I think it's easier for you to get
very
it
normal,
very easy.
How difficult situations is in
Very
the country.
easy for me.
If your parents,
If you've noticed, these are the people that took the path of least resistance. They took the path that is easier for them, because there's nothing worthwhile that does not take effort and time before you start seeing results. There's no business you want to start that you won't put in so much effort and you feel like you're not going anywhere. You won't put in so much time and you feel like you're not getting any results. For some, you do it for a couple of years before you start getting results. But when you want it sharp, you just want to give a service and get paid instantly, that's when you'll be forced to get into these kind of businesses. That's when you'll be forced to get into fraudulent activities. I feel like fraud for men is the same thing as prostitution for women, because these are, I would say, easier ways of them getting money instead of them putting in the work, learning the process, and at the end of the day seeing the results that might come from it, because it is not given, it's not certain.
Now, or your family member sees you doing what you do, what do you think their reaction will be?
They will disown me.
So if your family see you doing this, how do you think they will feel?
I don't care.
Okay. What advice will you give younger girls that would like to enter this kind of life?
I can't say maybe I can advise, because like a lot of younger girls into this game. I've been seeing like 14. What kind of advice do I want to give them? It's not even important to them. When you're just talking to one of them, you're saying, no, please, I beg.
No advice.
Imagine you being in this line of work and advising somebody in this line of work. How would they take you serious? They would not take you serious because you're already doing something you're advising them against. But for 14 years, come on, you've already given up on life. How would you give up on life at 14? At 14, the thoughts I had in my mind was the food I'll eat, doing well in class, and the cartoon I'd watch. Maybe I had a privileged life, but I won't say I had a privileged life because I grew up in a very rough neighborhood, thanks to my parents that sheltered me from reality. And maybe these people, they don't have that kind of parents to protect them from the harshness of reality. And that's why before you bring kids into the world, you should know that you are ready to take care of those kids. You don't need to bring kids that you are not willing to take care of.
It's a problem. Sure, you understand?
Do police or area boys disturb around here most of the time?
Yes. Police are disturbing us. They will just came here and just been pushing everybody.
For police, they run them all.
How you dey run am, like how?
If they come or if they catch you, if you don't get money, you got to sell your phone.
You got to?
Sell your phone and settle them.
Have you been arrested by the police before?
Serious?
Yes.
So what happened when they arrested?
When they arrest me, I was like, what is going on? Like, what did I do? And I say like, what am I doing outside? I say, of course, at least you can see me, I'm hustle here. Say, what kind of oil is that? I say, excuse you that you came here around this time, you should know that maybe something is going on here.
So how much would you say you make on the normal night here?
For me, if night is okay, I make 60K a night.
Every night at times, at least 70,000 Naira.
Can you tell me one experience you've ever had being in the streets?
Maybe last 3 years. Someone talked to me and he told me to just enter the car. Like the middle of the way, just told me I'll collect my phone. After the phone, he told me to do another transaction. Then I say, Oga, me, I don't have any money with me here. Just took the phone and left.
I don't fight.
It's a very big risk. It's a very big risk that you just entered a man's car, you don't know him. But they are making good money here. They are making good money. For over 3 years, she's been in this business. And she says that she makes about 70K per night. What has she done with the money? There's no business in her head because this is an easy way of making money. When you have something this easy that gives you this kind of money, it blocks your creativity. It blocks your mind from creating an alternative to making money. You can say it's a lucrative business. It pays them well, at least for the standard we have in Nigeria. It pays them well. But to what end and at what cost? That's one thing everybody would have to deal with in their own way.
With parole like 2 times.
What caused the fight?
Because I wanted you to use condom, and at some point to remove the condom and doing it raw, and they don't ask you to do it raw. Like,
for instance, I am a new person now that I've not done it before.
Okay.
And this is the first time I'm patronizing a professional. What are the procedures that I'm going to go through? Let's act it out now.
So what exactly do you want?
Do you kiss?
I don't kiss.
So how are you going to arouse me if you don't kiss?
Okay, first and foremost, like I do heads.
So you
like,
prefer to give me heads?
Yes, I do heads.
This standard is crazy. Please, I can never understand. You don't kiss, but you give head. How wouldn't you? Please make it make sense. How how is it bad? How is it a deal breaker for you to kiss the client, but it is not a deal breaker for you to suck him off? Come on. It does not make any sense to me. If it makes sense to you, leave it in the comment section.
What kind of head is that?
That is a blowjob. Sucking your dick. Once your dick is hard, then I will just slot the condom inside. When I just put the condom inside, then I will just ground you.
Ground. Like I will lie down on the ground.
Like you lie on the bed.
Okay.
Then I will just be on top of your.
Wow. Do you ever believe you can still have love or a normal relationship, or you already have a normal relationship?
I believe in love, but I'm not in a relationship.
Okay, you're not in a relationship.
She said she believes in love. I don't know her story, but it does not make any sense to me. How would you say you believe in love after you've been with so many men? Come on. I don't know if it's a bias of mine, but I don't feel like people that are into this line of business are capable of love. That's just me.
For me, any guy that approach me, I prefer go straight to the point than saying that you like me and after doing it and you stop calling. I prefer you paying for it.
The next day, we headed inland to Ikeja, to a place known as the New African Shrine, a spot that attracts both tourists and locals. But beyond the music and nightlife, it's also become a hotspot for searching for clients. Yeah, we met up with Amarachi to understand what it really is like being a in this part of Lagos.
I am here at a brothel in Lagos Island to understand the struggles and what actually motivates the to doing this kind of hustle. If you quickly tell me about where you grew up, your background.
Mother won't go far. That story go far. I'm from the beginning, I be rough girl.
What you make rough?
Me, I be like man now.
You be like man?
I be like man. But as I don't born, I calm down.
Okay, you don't born?
I don't born.
How many children you get?
I get one bouncing baby boy.
How old is you?
8 years.
Share now your personal choice on a person that you introduce you into.
Now my best friend, me don't do am past 15 years. I don't even know if I do this hustle. If they tell me I go do this hustle, I go kill the person. But my hustle no go far. If I open toto for you, no go believe say the hustle.
Why you talk so?
If you carry me enter inside, me you no go believe say the hustle.
Why you talk so?
If I don't carry 2, 3, see the money I go send for my baby. Cover my baby is okay for me.
You get plans to still marry again?
No man, I don't get plans. That man I enter me to this one. I don't even get plans. Any man may enter my hand like this.
So what be your dream when you been there younger?
My dream, na my hand work. I get all the thing I go take open shop now, but which person won't help me? You no go tell me say open to.
So if you explain to me how you take start this work.
You like my team? You like my pickpockets? The time I dance, I dance for Saheed Osupa. You no give me shishi. Kill the ultimate they sing so. Force music. Now me and my sister dance for them. You don't blow now, you don't forget me.
How much you dey charge per night?
Me I know they carry 2,000. I don't carry out, I will carry 3K. I will carry 4. Me parent nkan tí bá ti ní ṣe ń tèmi.
Like 3,000, 4,000.
Now I come outside and collect 6K. Our Nigeria family, I've been waiting they call them. Nigeria president. They fit help your whole life.
But president say don't drop loan for people now.
Loan come, loan ni. Now that one make they do. They pack ashewo and police still they pack ashewo. Police they pack ashewo and police they pack ashewo. No be so. Police go pack ashewo reach police station now. You no get money after 3 days, they go tell you say make they go. Sarah. Why they call the cash ashewo? They know that the place where they go to the
The country is messed up on so many levels. Like I said in the beginning, everybody has a story. Everybody has a story, and listening to these stories is just heartbreaking because the reason why they got into this thing to begin with is because they felt like they had no other choice. But like I would always say, there's always a choice. There's always a choice, but you would have to make that tough decision to be willing to sacrifice so many things in order to get what you want if you want to keep your decency. But if you decide that you want to go through the process of life and you are doing your best, definitely it's going to pay in the end. That's what I feel. But maybe it's just me being optimistic. But that's the way I approach life.
Catch this.
How a typical day be like for you? Like,
Carry that English, come small.
how in a day, how your hustle the day? Shey e dey slow sometimes and e dey fast sometimes. How e dey be? Shey business dey move?
You know they move sometimes and they move. And inside the money they see. People may they chop inside in the day. They go reach 10 or 7.
You dey feel safe?
They whine.
You dey feel safe?
And they feed people and they save.
How you take dey protect yourself sometimes? Like mostly when you meet clients wey giro.
Now spirit I take to carry customer. Now they carry person anyhow. If you like me carry me to come my present. If my spirit no carry, I no go carry you.
How you take dey feel when some people dey judge you and your lifestyle?
If anybody they judge me for my own lifestyle, they enter inside and come outside. Which person they help me they feed my pikin? If my pikin not there with me now, I no fit do this kind of thing.
So now your pikin be like your biggest motivation wey dey make you dey do am.
Anybody may want kill me now, me collect that pikin from my hand.
You ever feel any regret about wetin you dey do?
I no feel regret too. Because of say I no thief. If you see me tomorrow now, they do too early. Wetin you go talk? And if you see me tomorrow, they dance. Any woman like I do.
So wetin dey make you dey happy despite everything?
If I don't think, go think, come back, I still they see my pikin, I'm happy that. I tell you the truth. And that pikin I go give me joy for my life.
Wetin be the message wey you go fit give younger ones out there?
The message be say, me they don't trust anybody. Me I trust, my make me be peace. I think they trust too much. If I trust, they worry me.
So if customer come meet you, how you take dey treat them? If you explain to us the procedure, how you take dey happen?
You know, I carry you enter. I wear you condom. Remember, f you. If you want to suck my daughter, I go open her for you now.
So they allow customers to take it.
Let it concern me.
Why would anybody do that? Why would anybody do that? That's a shock to me. I'm short of words to express myself. I'm short of words, but I don't see any reason why you'd want to put your face anywhere there when you know that there are multiple men. Come on, no. But men are weird. There are weird men out there, and for a man that chose to patronize this kind of women, I won't be surprised that they decide that they want to bury their face down there, because to me it does not make any sense. Come on.
Maybe that you want to suck. If I do period, girl, you don't know. Suck and join them.
So you actually enjoy them. So where you dey mostly dey carry customer go if they come?
Na junction won't carry and go, no be room.
Where the room there?
Na Paco house we dey use.
We fit see how e be.
If you check now.
We fit see am, we no mind. Yeah, make she carry us go now, make she show us.
As we were about going in, the manager of the place stopped us. However, we had to give her some token to access the place.
Enter back, baby. First day here.
I don't know, baby.
First no day.
So now here like this.
Yes now.
So how na the thing mostly they do am for you?
No be bed with this.
I know now, so wetin go come happen next?
I go sleep.
You go sleep.
I know. I go wear a
You
condom.
go just sleep go like that.
I go wear a condom. No be say I go sleep go. I know they do pull up.
Which one you pull up?
Pull up, I no go pull everything finish.
So wetin you go come pull?
Carry her up. No, I share.
Why you need to pull everything
I
finish?
go pull her off. You pay me better money, I go pull her off.
So they need to pay you better money before they go see
You
your
pay me
phone
15K.
nakedness.
I go pull her off.
So how long customer they mostly deal with customer when they dey here?
10 minutes, now it be short time.
So
You
shey
release,
you
you
know
release.
you always pass nights for this place.
No, me I know they carry the break.
So where you dey mostly dey stay?
I dey help person they sell for outside, sell drink till they break.
So when you say drink, where you come go sleep?
I know they sleep till they break home.
For daybreak where you
They
come
break,
sleep?
I dey escort for one place for security post.
Okay, you dey do security work too.
I know they do am. I just dey manage for there.
Just dey manage for there.
And before I go village back.
It will never make any sense to me. Watching things like this, they make me feel sad. It makes me feel sad watching videos like this, because I know that most times I would always say you should not do this. This is the easy way out, but this is not easy. This is not easy. To me, this is not an easy way to live. You don't sleep at night. You sleep with different men in order to take care of your child that the man that impregnated you left you with. Come on. But at the end of the day, she said that the child is what brings her joy. And most likely than not, she's never going to know what the mother has done to give him the life that he has. But come on, I feel like there are still other things you can do. There are still other things you can do. Even if you must go down this route, maybe it's something you do for a couple of months, you raise money to get into other things, but for me it would never make sense. But there are different personality types, and if you don't have a different way of seeing things, you would never think about a different way of making money, which will make this your only alternative to surviving in this harsh country. And it's not like if our government offer any sort of assistance, instead they are looking for ways of collecting from you. It's a sad watch, and watching things like this gives me a different view on these ladies.
The rise in is overwhelming, and controlling it has become increasingly difficult. They are almost everywhere now, in malls, clubs, lounges, restaurants, and even places you will never expect to find them.
Yeah, I'm currently at Novari Mall, Shongotedo, and there's something I actually noticed. There's a lot of ladies in this place. Like, there are so many that it is actually overwhelming for the securities to control. They've tried chasing a lot of them out, but they are complaining that they are still trooping back in. It's actually funny.
At the end of the night, one truth becomes clear. No one chooses this life for the fun of it. Behind the makeup, the laughter, and the confidence, many of these women carry stories of survival and silent battles the world will never see. Some dream of living, others have accepted it as their only way out. And while society is quick to condemn, very few ever stop to ask why. Isn't just a story about It's a story about poverty, broken systems, and human desperation. So before we judge, maybe we should try to understand, because sometimes the people we call sinners are simply survivors of a world that gave them no choice.
This is an interesting video that sheds light on this part of our society we know about, but we often don't interact with at this level. If you enjoyed this video, you'd like my breakdown on this next video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, bye, and stay tuned for more.